Artist to Art. I'm Aaron Jack Line Art. We're going to be on with Lucie Svoboda. And so welcome on. Welcome to this wonderful day. Artist to Art, Aaron Jack Line Art. So thank you all for joining. I really appreciate you being here and being present with me, with you. Maybe you want to paint while you're listening. I've heard a lot of people paint while they listen. So feel free to do that, or create some art while listening, watching, being here. That's just something I've heard people do. So you're all welcome. Hey. Welcome on.
Hey.
We're on live. We've done it.
Finally, I'm live.
We're alive.
We are alive. Finally, we are alive.
So tell me, where are you? What are you doing?
I'm everywhere. No, I'm joking. I'm in Prague. I'm from Czech Republic, Prague. And yes, I'm at home, which is also my atelier, my studio. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What's one thing we should know about Prague? Tell us something about what should we know about there and what's happening?
What's happening? Yes, like everywhere, but still Prague keeps, despite all the restrictions, we still can just go outside, go for shopping. It's somehow limited, but still we can just walk outside. And Prague, what is beautiful here is the history. It's very ancient city. It's like a small, fairy city. It's really beautiful. It's like from some, I don't know, old stories. One of my friends, she's from US, she described when I'm walking in the city, it's like I'm always ready to the dragon will fly from other street, and it's really beautiful. Yeah.
Wow. And you're right here. You're in the middle of your artist studio.
Yes.
Why don't you show us something? Why don't you just take us around? Show us what you want.
Okay. Guys, I just need to prepare you that my studio is also our living room and our kitchen, and it's very messy, which is normal.
That's perfect. That's the perfect place to create.
Okay, I will turn
creative energy.
Exactly. I'm keeping this fire on.
Yes.
Okay, let me turn the camera.
This is the fire. We're getting to the heart of the fire. The heart of the fire is right here.
Can you see this painting? This painting started at my daddy's house that I spent the time this summer. It was such a beautiful experience to me. Actually, this painting went through three, different stages, because what I like on all the process that is changing. I really don't care about how long it will take. I don't take about how many colors we'll use, if I will repaint it. I really love the process. It's everything to me. Yeah. Here, this painting, it's called Africa. I don't know if you guys see there are two elephants. Somebody can see the horse. Yeah. And this one is from my it's from 2016, and it is called Womb. I'm so much dedicated to yoni, to womb, to femininity. Help me, Jack, if my English will be just not perfect. It's perfect. Don't hesitate to correct me.
No, you're perfect. Just the way that you are. You just share.
Okay, and this painting, it's because I'm so addicted. I'm blue addicted.
Oh, you're blue addicted?
Yes, 50 shades of blue.
Whoa! Yeah. 50 shades of blue. That's such a turn.
And this one, be ready, because it's called Scream.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh, that sound effects. Oh, I like that. I like the sound effects.
Yeah, this painting is about, I was actually painting it and together with this painting Africa, yeah?
Yeah.
And I just depicted it fresh blue, and this beautiful dog, Miss Sunday,
Uh-huh.
she put
Oh,
hers.
show us your dog. And pet your dog. Can you pet your
Hello,
dog?
Miss Sunday. Miss Sunday, say hi.
Miss
No,
Sunday,
she's
could you
she's
paint could you pet her on camera? When
she's
she's
my.
ready. When she's ready. When she's ready. She needs a pet.
Oh yeah, exactly. Let's go.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh.
Everyone likes to see
Yeah.
everyone needs to see Miss Sunday being pet. That's what we really need in our day.
No, Miss Sunday,
Thank you.
she's such a important part of my imagination, creativity, and anyway, returning to this
Uh-huh.
please
Yes.
scream. Yeah, she put her because she's usually not like she doesn't like intervent when I'm painting, but this time she put her white head on a blue paint, and I was just running to her saying like, don't do that, and I kicked this yellow painting where I just started to put the black, and I wanted to see what will happen, and I kicked the painting, and I really loved what happened there. This painting is reminding me all the time like that don't just put so much like control on the stuff, because something nice can happen, you know. And even if there's a mouth, it's screaming, but it's like happy scream. It's happy positive scream. Scream. And because I love the textures. I don't know, guys, if you can see, I'm so much in love with this painting. I'm in love with all of my paintings. It's maybe not usual, but
No, that's
I
good. That's
try
good. Show us
to
where your
closer.
love. Show us the love here.
Yeah.
What do you
And
love
this,
here? What's your what do you
oh,
love
you
here?
know what I love here? I love the textures, and I love, there is one only paint that is called gray paint, and this gray has inside the shade of blue. And when I put this color, this paint, and put the water, it really beautifully works in a time, and blue slowly comes from the gray. It's such a, I don't, it's orchestra. It's like, it's so beautiful to me. I'm a color observer. I'm not good in describing it, but oh, it was Miss Sunday, Missy. Be
Oh.
nice. It was her, she lost her bone.
Oh, really? Oh
Yeah.
my.
Yeah, this is the angel. Is this? I don't know. It's a being. I don't know if it's she or, yeah. She's got a breast. It must be she, and and it came out like one evening that I had this urge to paint someone that is like me a bit, someone who is lighter in being, and I used actually the wooden, how to say, desk that I used when I was transporting the painting to abroad, when I was shipping them. I don't know if you can see it. It's not really like really wood. It's I don't know how to say in English, but it was used like a box for transport, for
Oh.
transporting my paintings. And I because what I love on textures, etc., when the texture is not really, how to say, jak se řekne hladký? Smooth. When it's not smooth with this, I like when it's somehow like unpredictable, the
Mm.
surface to me. Yeah, this, yeah.
Mm.
And here on the floor, there
Uh-huh.
is a mystery.
There's a mystery. Oh, I like a
Yeah,
mystery.
there is the mystery, because this painting, it started the day when I was about attending on the art fair here in Prague, and
Uh-huh.
each time attending, I'm starting a new painting, and also this painting went through already three different moments, And one I've called this moment Yoni. Then I've called it like winter solstice, and now it reminds me of the Christmas tree. Yeah. Yeah.
Those are very interesting concepts to put together.
Yes, and because I don't mind if the painting is changing all the time, because it's like me. I'm also like growing. I'm going through different stages in my life, you know. And that's why I don't mind if some idea is changing in the time. And I will show this one. That one,
yeah, show us.
It's my son, Christoph. He's 17, and he's got a, how to say, task at the school. Mom, I need your help with a portrait. Can you help me? And I did it like in 5 minutes, and it was like I was just inventing some face. But then I realized while I was watching the TV, because it's just here, I said, this is Christoph. Somehow I put the face like in this like quick dance with the brush, and suddenly I found there is my son's face.
Wow.
It was really lovely found, because this is on my art. What I will say is also like surprising to me. I have never like a plan. It's never like really a plan to me when I'm doing something. Sometimes if I will decide to draw some plant and do it like with some pencil realistically, it will come like realistic. But I like unpredictable stuff somehow.
Wow, show us the unpredictability. Show us moments of unpredictability.
Okay. What? That was
No, how do you be unpredictable on the spot? But you can show us from the past the moments that have been
from okay. You know what was unpredictable? This stuff on my nose was also unpredictable, because yeah, this one.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, because my dog Miss Sunday, she lost her balls. It fall down in the pond, in the not river, in the pond, and I was about like saving this balloon like few days ago, but the water was already frozen, and I was using a big like branch, and I just lie down and I hit me with the branch, and this is, but I like it. I actually like it. Probably I will make a tattoo there later because I like it. No, I'm joking.
Maybe a painting of you with it.
Maybe.
Or maybe the stick will be the painted with it.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
It's a possibility. So many maybes. I love it.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens. Did you save it?
Yes, I cannot save it, but actually like 2 months ago I bought like a jewelry that is like these earrings.
Yeah.
It's very simple stuff that you can put on your nose. It reminds me of this I don't know what to call it. It's not a ring, it's really something you can just put here on the nose. And
oh wow,
I shouldn't put it today just because I hit my nose with a branch. That's okay.
Wow.
I'm decorated already.
Well, I'm there's always the positive of what came out. I love it. So share more. Why don't you share more of your art? What's more on your walls? You have so much there. I love it. How much you have just out?
Now what I have, you mean like even more pieces? Would you like
you have so many pieces out. You have so many pieces.
Yes, and this one, for example, which is behind me.
Yes, take us closer. Yeah,
this is actually an art. This is the art reproduction, because I started. This is actually the print on canvas, and I started with these. How I used to call it outer reproduction, to make my art more affordable for the people that cannot just allow to buy the art from me. And I started with the prints, but first print I got was of very good quality, but I couldn't just feel this breathing. I just felt it something. It was too flat to me. Therefore, I started to fine tuning it by brushes, and I started to create some layers, some other like reliefs, and to just to give there like this second breath and make it more like personal. And now I'm working on this piece for my neighborhoods here, that they asked me to make this piece for them. It's actually, the name is Xaveros Pond, which is the pond where I fallen down 2 days ago. It's nearby. It's a place nearby.
Wow. Yeah. This pond sounds very informative in your life.
Yes. this pond is very but anyway, how I would just describe this like process, or what I'm so much like fascinated by and inspired, is usually I start very like white, like wild, like I don't know, it's a good if I'm good in pronouncing it. It's the moment when I feel more like free and just nobody cares, even me. Like it's very like open. It's open, and then I'm just looking for the moments on it and starting to take some like clue, some moment that will just take me in. And this is how it started. And I used to put more and more layers. I love on the process this these layers that I'm creating, because it reminds me of life, of the wrinkles, of like life itself, you know, because this is something that I need to touch, to taste, and make it just accept the age and the experiences. Miss Sunday, she needs to be pet again.
Show us. Everyone likes to see Sunday being pet. That's.
Can you see her?
Yes.
Yeah. What's on Miss Sunday?
If there was a whole live of you just petting Sunday, people.
No, jo zlatičko, no jo, ty jsi miláček, no. Hezky si jdi spinkat, musíš spinkat, teďka si byla vyvenčená krásně. No jo, tak. Yeah. Thank you for being so open to everything.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Sunday. Well, I think everyone really just wants to know, you know, about Sunday. That's really. Tell us more. Yeah. Tell.
Yes. Tell me. I will tell you more about my Sunday. Sorry. Shame on me.
No, that's you know, that's why we really come here.
Yes, I will tell you more about Miss Sunday, because she came into my life. I decided to have her. It's like almost, it'll be like 2 years ago. And I've seen this kind of dog, which is like white Swiss Shepherd. And I fall in love with her, like totally, not concretely with her, but with that kind of dog. But there were like many, like, why not to take her? Which the main was because I'm painting on the floor. And I was just thinking, this is absolutely crazy nonsense. I cannot have a dog, big dog, such a big dog, like in this small apartment. It's crazy, but I couldn't just cut it from my head at all. And then one of my friends, she actually she has this dog, and she was, I don't know how to say, pregnant at the moment that I was, and that I have fallen in love with this kind of dog. And yes, and when I seen this like 8 puppies, I really liked her. And when I came at home of my friend, only she came to me, and she just started to kiss me and just take my hair, and she started to play. and I have to say that since she came into this flat, she was just perfect. She just barely just she never destroyed anything. She's such a kind, angelic soul, such a peaceful dog, and only the moment that when she's coming and she's saying like, come out, just let's go out, it's a perfect moment to just take me a bit out and to distract me, because sometimes when I'm so much like addicted to paint. I can paint all the time. I'm so much into the process. I'm very like, I'm obsessed actually, like in painting just all the time. And she's coming in a perfect time when she's just pushing me, come, let's go out. It's always perfect. Sometimes I, no, another few minutes, wait. But she's perfect. Each time when she's coming, she's also very patient, but she's coming at the right moment, and I never just regretted to have her with me. And since she came into my life, I started to perceive the nature. It's pretty, for someone could be very like strange, but before I had her, I was never going like outside in the forest. I was just sometimes going out in the nature, but now I'm spending like about 3-4 hours every day in the forest, outside in the nature. And I started to look at the nature through her eyes, because I suddenly noticed the birds. I suddenly noticed so many beautiful things around me. And it was like explosion in my heart, in my soul. And it gave me another like space in all of me. Yeah, I'm so much thankful to have her in my life. I will probably never be able to paint, for example, last paintings were so much like influenced by her presence, because I suddenly started to admire like piece of the earth, like really raw piece of earth. I was just staring, or dry earth. It was, everything was so fascinating to me, like leaves that are now in the winter time. I love this like spectrum of shades of colors. It's endless to me. I'm returning home, and I'm so much like full of need to express all that beauty on the canvas.
Wow. So that seems to have really, the experience of the earth with Miss Sunday really seems to have changed your work.
Absolutely, yes. Yes.
Wow. Could you maybe show us some more of your work with
Sure.
like those moments that
Sure.
have been kind of influenced in those ways?
Yes. This one is very like concrete about her. This one is called At the Flooded Quarry. Je to správně, Juri, jak to vyslovuju? At the Flooded Quarry. And this painting, it started actually like as this like urge to paint it. This March, we went at this flooded quarry, and the water there was so crystallic, beautifully blue. And she was still like little puppy, and she jumped into the water. And there was this like joy to be in the water. And she also was like, how to say, like utopila. She drowned. it was like all moments, but this happiness and to see this place in this like it looked like really genuinely like pure. The water was so beautiful. And that was this like momentum, this like something that I really felt I need to express it, how I felt it, this beauty that I again like was like seeing, feeling through hers, like all hers being. That was that moment. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so
Yeah.
this blue,
Yeah.
what got you into the 50 Shades of Blue?
Yeah, I'm so much like inspired because I love water, and when I love to spend. I love swimming, and I love to go at the sea, and I love to spend the time at the water. Also now, when I can, I just put my shoes off, and I like to put at least my feet in the water, like outside, because it's something really like beautiful, very relaxing when I'm losing myself while I'm swimming. The water is such a like blessing element to me. I think that's why. Yeah, I'm just checking what, because now oh, there you go. This one, I don't know. Hopefully the Wi-Fi will work.
Mm-hmm.
There you can see another
Mm-hmm.
50 Shades of Blue. This one is called Avatar.
Yeah, why don't you take us in closer and show us a little more details,
Mm-hmm.
because it's such a small screen. Like what are little pieces that you felt, or share with us little moments?
I shared like recently, maybe 2-3 months ago, I shared the video where I was showing actually like big, like how to say, intervention in this painting, that how it looked originally, and I couldn't feel it. Sometimes I don't feel the painting when it was too static to me. It wasn't like sexy enough, or how to call it.
Mm. And then what's happening? And then you want to show us, oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Seeing more all the time. I invite you to share what you see in the comments below. We might even
Okay.
read. So what's going on up here?
And up there, this painting was this painting came out this autumn, if I'm not wrong, and it was inspired by, the moment. It was sad and it was happy, because we have found with Miss Sunday a little birds that fallen from the nest, and he had this like beauty of like that, and something that was just just lived for the moment. And nearby was a brother, and Miss Sunday was touching him with the nose, and it was such a like beautiful, like fragile moment, and yeah. Yeah, I know it's sad, but it's still like, yeah. And this painting, it's yeah, it's called Peacock's Tale. It's a tribute to the peacock tale, and this painting it's 3 years ago, and I have painted it as a tribute to the peacock's tale, but it's somehow like also like, no, how to say, because I was inspired by the peacock while I was walking through the park. There are so many beautiful old trees with this like age, and how to say, this like wrinkles, and so I seen that beauty in a age, and peacock's tail was distracting everyone. Everybody wants to touch the peacock's tail because it's beautiful, But somehow I was thinking about that. That's not that important, like these trees. That I would love the trees to narrate their story, what they have seen already, what they went through, and that's why is there this black moment, because that this like distraction symbolize the tree, this old tree. Yeah.
So the peacock's tail is interwoven inside what, how you would like people to see the trees.
Yes, that was the story behind, and that's why there is this like hole that it's like don't be just see like inside, don't be distracted by just the beauty because it's passing, you know. Just go like more like inside and see what is inside. Yeah.
What did you discover something by painting this?
Yes, I discovered it was somehow I'll show you. This is my son, big son František.
Hey.
I've got two sons, František and Kristo. One is 15 and one is 17. Okay, what I discovered while I was painting this piece especially was somehow like to accept the fact that because as a woman, when you are just aging, you are facing the moments that you are just how to say like inner jak se řekne bitva, jsem zapomněla. Fight, in like inner fight, that you are aging and what you will do, and you need our love to accept myself no matter the age, you know. And that was the message, especially for me. I think that was that, like, accept the wrinkles, accept the tree. The beauty is passing, but important is what is just maturing inside you, inside your soul. Yeah.
And where did you find yourself after you kind of like really gave this a lot of thought? Like, is there any like thing that you would like to share with our audience here from that experience?
Excuse me, Jack. I didn't really like get the question.
Is there like something that you would like to share from all of that like thought about these like elements?
Oh, okay. Yes, this like what I would love to share that actually like recently, especially the last year, was a lot about just especially again just returning to Miss Sunday, that the best like makeup, the best way I can just see and accept myself is just this. So when you are self-loving, when you are just happy with yourself, it's, I know it's a cliche, but it's like that. The best makeup, it's the harmony inside you. When you stop to like make grow the non-existing problems, when you stop control so much, because I'm the person that is somehow like I need to control. Everybody has something that should be, or it will be better to decrease the level of how much is just biting us, eating us alive. Yeah, because at the end, I just discovering the life is very like it's easy, you know. Sometimes it's just to just stop and just say, okay, but it's, I have everything. Everything is just here. I'm healthy. It's like, you know, even if sun is not shining, but I can breathe the fresh air. What I need, I don't need nothing. Just stop complaining, and this is the best makeup ever. I would say. Yeah.
Wow. So did you notice like changes within yourself and changes with maybe your interactions in the world after you started to recognize these elements?
Definitely yes. Definitely yes, because it's about that it more and more you're just accepting yourself as you are, then you are accepting others as they are. I think that the key is about just accept the other people, because I think it's a big challenge to everybody to start to just, if you don't like something, just walk away, you know. If you don't need to stop and stuck on something, commenting it and just criticizing it, just walk away. Why you are just putting this like poison inside you? Like big problem, or how to say, this is my reflection, or something that I started to notice on myself, on my daily actions. and I just perceiving myself much calmer than I used to be before.
Could you maybe show us a painting after you found yourself a little bit calmer?
Okay, just let me think. Yeah, because it was the painting. I started to be, but because I cannot go now in the library, but they are like, I have to say thank you so much to all my collectors, people that are somehow just fall in love with my paintings. Those paintings are not with me anymore. They are sold. I cannot just show them. I don't know how to go now to the library and show you.
Do I have any pictures here of it?
I don't remember if I've sent you some, but the one was called Forest, and the one was called Green. No, it was actually brown, more about brown.
Okay.
It started
I'm
to be
seeing
like,
if I have anything that's brown. I don't think so. I have blue, I have green.
yes.
Purple. No, that's awesome. So maybe collectors liked your calm. That's very interesting.
Yes, because for example, so now when I was attending on the second art Prague fair, which was postponed because of that stuff, I don't use the name. I just and it was postponed, but still, like, the people that were remember me from the first year I was attending, they have noticed like big change in my expression on canvas. Yeah, it's starting to be more like, not always, but minimalistic. Before I was painting more like stuff like there, like it was a lot about the dots. Can you see that? I was dotting. I was my paintings when I started my career. Well, they looked a bit like mandalas or Aboriginal arts, and I started slowly leave it, but still I need somehow, I love dots. So the dots or circle is something that I cannot just really like, I cannot be without the dots or circles. It's something that really like, I need it. I don't know how to say it better.
Do you find dots and circles in your own life?
No, I don't think so. I don't think
Or like
so.
metaphorically, do you find dots and circles? Or is it just like an obsession with like that shape?
I think it's just obsession. I was thinking about where it came from, but I have one explanation for that. Because when I was a little child, I had a problem with one eye. I don't remember which one was it. And I don't know how called the disease that your eye is just escaping. You know, you see that it's running. And I was, it wasn't a hospital. It was, I don't know how to call it, like place where I spent almost a month. I was about 5-6 years, and to help me fix it, just imagine, for example, the cat or a cat, and with the needle, my task was just to do one dot with the needle next to each other, and I had a just drawing like the cat that was put on the pillow, and with the needle I did dot 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 dot, dot, you know, to, and I was just till the needle didn't like hit the line, my eye was just considered at not like healed, you know. And I think that from that moment somehow it was just recorded in my subconscious mind, because I'm very good in dotting. I'm very good because somebody was asking me, how you do it? Can you just put some, you are drawing it before, you put some marks before, but I never did. But I'm really perfect. The distance is really perfect, you know, when I'm doing something that is very like natural to me. Yeah, this is one of the explanation about dotting. But then the circle, I don't really know. I don't know where it came from. I studied the school of, I never studied the college of art or some university, but I studied like a middle school that was specialized at the glass, and I was studying the jewelry. Yeah. Yeah.
A nehovorila si, že jsi viděla nějaké vortexy, když jsi byla malá?
To je pravda. Děkuji. Jo, to je pravda. My partner Juraj he helped me now. That's true. To máš pravdu. To máš pravdu. Yes, Juraj is right, because when I was again like little child, next to my bed was a mirror, and when I was falling asleep, I've seen the like big vortex running just next to me, and I was scared that it's going to suck me inside. It was like a big like imagine a universe, like a space, and there's this like vortex, and and you're scared it's going to suck you. And I was like calling, Mom, Daddy, come, there's danger, some strange stuff wants to eat me, suck me. And they haven't seen it, of course, but this is also something that I actually like used to see it and stop to be scared of it. And I think all these things are just part that they used to be already somehow like they were like put there like some metric stuff, you know, that one day I will need it in the future. When you will be a little child, you will be scared, but don't worry, in the future you will love it because it will help you during the painting process. Yeah.
Wow, and then you're drawing those on the floor, right? You're painting the spirals on the floor, like
yes,
your bed.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. Not only these circles, but also these spirals. When I was dotting, I was actually like, this is also part of my art, is sort of like op art stuff. I like create the depth. This is something that is so much also fascinating me. I love to create the depth. You're almost going inside. There's like the momentum that when I'm in the process, I love to become the painting itself, you know. It's something that you are almost like jumping in it. You are becoming the part of it. You are the painting. That's such a beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm so much in love with what I do. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much. I can be a painter.
Be one with a painting, yes.
Yeah. My for sure. I already mentioned that my inspiration is the nature. It's a wide spectrum of the nature, and I, for example, noticed that this year I was walking through the nature, and I've seen the dandelion, the white one, and I was just blown this white stuff. And I use my mobile phone to recording it because I love Insta stories. I really love my Insta audience. I never thought I could be able to interact with my audience so closely, and I really love them. It also might sound like a cliche, but I'm so grateful for just have them, and just because there are so many people that are interacting daily basis with me. And this dandelion, I just came home, and again I started new painting, and I'm painting, And then I see there is this dandelion. I just putting it. I think my creativity comes from subconscious mind. It's something that I'm just projecting from, not from my eyes only, but from there is going on the canvas. Something that has this like way to come out in a different way. Therefore, that's something I cannot just think about it before. I cannot influence it at all, because even if I could have like planned, I don't know how much like perfect and precise, like I was thinking about painting Yoni, but it changed because I couldn't see her anymore. I couldn't feel her anymore. Therefore, I put another layer, and such like relaxing stuff to me to put another layer and see something else is coming. And it's so beautiful. I never just sit and care about what was there before. I never regret if something has gone that was there already. I don't care about it. Of course, it would be beautiful to split the painting in 5 pieces, you know, step by step.
You can.
Maybe. Maybe I can.
What has been there before, and then it's left, and so you're letting it flow. You're not really doing. Are you doing like conceptual sketches? We have some questions here, so I'm trying to
sure
incorporate
okay.
in a way of like let it, slowly integrate. So if you ask the questions now, they might come up later. Don't go away. Amazing people out there. Finding places for the questions is important. So you're just letting you're feeling what's in the back of your mind, and you're not right. I don't know.
Exactly. Yes.
Because they're asking. Sorry,
yes.
go.
No, say it. Ask.
Oh, because they're asking about like sketches or conceptual sketches what that process is for you.
No, there is nothing like that. No sketches, no drawings. If I draw something, it's because I am far from my canvas. Therefore, I take a paper and pencils and drawing. But I couldn't work like that, because this is like too much predictable to me. I need to just catch the momentum. This like something that will just attract me so much that I fall in love. It's like a first chakra thing, because you are just feeling it. It brings you such a pleasure when you see it, and you know that it is, that is it. Yeah, this is the moment that I want to just, oh wow, this is beautiful. I love it, and I want to explore more. Therefore, I cannot just do these sketches. No.
Wow. Is there anything that brings you to, or that has brought you to better understand, like any actions that you've taken or processes in order to invigorate that that spontaneity, that love inside of yourself, to know when it exists, to be able to practice that?
Absolutely. There is one thing that I would definitely recommend, because there are some people that are asking me about how can I just improve, what should I do to become, or I would say there are two things that are not easy, especially the one that I would say as the first, because this is the challenge to me as well. Just stop to think what the other things about what you are just creating. And it's first, it's for you. Just try to feel it. It's for you. And then just think about like the others and the audience. And this is such like a powerful chemistry that you can just print in your just message in the colors through your art. And the second is that there's not such a stuff like spoil the painting, because I've heard this like many times, but aren't you afraid to spoil, that you spoiled it? Or I'm afraid that I spoiled it because the people told me, oh, it was already so beautiful, and now it's spoiled, because I should leave it like that. And there's not such a thing like spoil. There is only one problem, one factor, that you can just give up, and that you will just stop to trust the journey. If you will stop to trust the process, this is the only factor that you can spoil your art, is to stop to think, that you will start to think that you cannot just go ahead. You can always go ahead, even if you think that everything was like left in the previous step, that you probably did some movement. But I learned, this is what I learned, that there is not such a moment. When I have this, when this doubt came in my mind, I'm already using this tool. It's not true. It's not true. It's not spoiled.
So what is true? What is true?
What is true is that I can always start again. I can always take the white color and put a new layer. And there is already some previous fragment prints, like the brushes left some prints there. It is already something. It's already existing.
It's very beautifully said. Could you tell me a little bit more about it already existing?
About already existing. Yeah, it's about, again, like if I would just turn to myself, about forgiveness. About forgiveness. I'm already existing. I did many mistakes. I'm not proud of all I've done. But I can always say, oh, I'm sorry, or can we start again? May I embrace you, say I'm sorry? You know, this is kind of, I'm already existing to me. I'm already here.
That seems like some pretty big life lessons that you've gone through.
Yes, the canvas and the colors, all that. Those are my lessons. Yeah, those are my mentors and teachers, and yes.
Is there something that you want to share from your mentors and teachers and the colors?
You know what? Now, what it comes like first in my mind was just a reflection of how I started because I was working at a hotel for 20 years. I was the hotel manager, but I already started just touch the painting, the canvas again, and somehow I thought that something good is happening there, and I was encouraged by a few people that were somehow like attracted also by what they've seen, etc. And one day I decided to quit on my job, and because there were like these people around me saying, "You are good. This is you are talented," etc. I was thinking that I will be accepted also by the galleries, etc. But it didn't happen. They were not just answering. I was just knocking on the door, etc., etc. And one of the lessons and the mentors were like, if I should just return to the topic, it's again like just trust yourself. There is one big like treasure you are holding. It's just, it really depends only on you. There's nobody else that can just judging you or just refusing or denying you. Nobody. If you will just hold yourself and you will just walk like further, you can't miss it. No matter if the gallery will open the door for you or not, you can always like create your own path to be successful. But it's so much about just belief. But of course, there's not that I was always like so like strong inside. There's so many like weak moments, and I had like support of my family, of my partner, my kids, you know. It's like, so it's not about me only. There's always like bunch of factors that are just creating this like wholeness, and it's not just me. I don't want to just make or just give this impression that I'm like a superhero. It's not like that, you know. It's easy to talk about it when you are just in a good, like positive statement. You can speak like I don't know, Madonna. But when you are in your like weak stuff, everything will change and you are just powerless, etc. But what I would definitely like to just recommend to the people, that just if you believe, no matter in what you do, because there's not only painting, you can be just carpenter. I don't know who you decided to fly on another planet. Just do it, you know. Just do it. Just trust your journey. There is nothing else that you need to do. It's just to trust yourself. Just okay, be educated, work on yourself. There you need to exercise. You need to just work on it every day. And that what happened to me. I went through many hours of painting, and I was discovering how many techniques I can just explore myself by. Actually, like the best technique I found were through the mistakes. It always worked like this. I was thinking actually that oh my God, there's like a drop. Like there was like I was dotting, but there I lost like few drops on the painting. I didn't notice, and I grabbed the brush and I started to washing it, but there are already like circles left because it dried a little bit. I said, this is perfect, you know, and this is how I was discovering another technique. Once I was just unhappy with some result, and I put the painting under the shower and I started with the brush to clean it. I said, this is perfect, you know, and this is what you are just discovering through just doing it, just that you are just living it every day, and you are screaming, you are crying because you are not happy with the result, and it's perfect. That's part of it. You need to cry, you need to scream, because otherwise you would not discover it.
What are some other ways you're talking about the screaming and crying and discovery? Could you maybe share a little bit more along that journey?
Yes. There was this painting I mentioned like a minute ago that actually that was 6 years ago, 5 years ago, that I was painting one piece, and it already like looked very beautiful, and I had this urge to touch it again, to put some other stuff, and I lost it because when I see like lost it, because this like moment in my first chakra here in the belly, I lost it. I couldn't see it. It stopped shining. To me, it's that the painting stopped express its shyness. I need to feel it, see it. Even if I put the light off, I need to see the painting is shining. It's speaking. There is this like anima, and I couldn't see it anymore. I said, it's gone. Or like, and I was like, no, there was, that was that moment. I said, it's spoiled. I destroyed. I'm horrible. I'm destroying everything. I'm not able to just bring it to the end, you know. And I was very like upset, and I was really crying. I was, and my friend was, no, because it's spoiled, etc. And I took this painting to the shower because I was angry, and I started to clean it with a brush. And then I discovered it. I was brushing in, and I said, wow. And it's finished. It's done. It's done. You know? And it was, for example, when I was crying. But there are also like moments in my life that I was just doubting about myself, and I was unhappy. I felt like that I'm horrible mother, that I'm horrible painter, you know, of course, it's happening. But today I would like to encourage everyone who is younger, because I'm 48, and more I'm just aging, I need to say that I feel more like my roots are stable, and I understand me more.
It sounds like you've really come back to the tree.
Yes, again, yes, you're right. You're right.
How does that, maybe you could share a little bit more about how you find texture in all of those moments?
Okay, well, lovely, very good question. The textures, they came actually, there are two ways that I found the textures. One was that I wasn't happy with the result on the painting, and there were already the dots. And I repainted it by white, and I started again, but the shape of the dots, of course, was copying this previous texture that left the dots that were there again. And I noticed inside me, my chemistry, my brain was like, but that's not bad. I don't mind if the dot is losing this circle as starting to be more like not perfect circle. And I started there started already this factor of that I don't need to see perfect circle or perfect dot, etc. And I actually was enjoying that there is something that is growing that I can touch and that is helping me to lose this control on the painting. That was the one. And the second, that I had the paintings that were from some painter that left me the paintings, just paint on it. And there I found that I'm actually happy to see that there is already some texture on the painting, that I'm actually almost like happier to create something that something on something that already was painted and that was inspiring me more and more. And when from the dots, for example, what happened once that I was not happy with the result, and I grabbed like big brush and I started to spread the white. And while I was spreading it, I put the water. Water created this how to say, jak se řekne louže? Louže. Nevím, jak se řekne louže. When you have like more water with the color, it's very wet, and I loved it how all was like wet, and it was really like inspiring to me. I was just spreading on the dancing on the canvas in a different way, and these moments were just encouraging and just awakening this need to create the layers more and more. And at that painting that I was showing you before, this one, this behind the tree, this one that I was showing you at the beginning, I really love when you have this shed with the color and it's going slowly and dancing on the textures and just losing the shape, and you have no control, no idea when it's going to finish. And then I love to take some látka se řekne fabric and just start to just take it away and just move it, just put some like sometimes I'm using my hand just poof, and I because I love to somehow to destroying it, to also like just put some like wave on it just to see how it will go if I will touch it by hands. It's very wild, actually, sometimes.
Wow. Eric here asks, are there any, maybe you could take us to a specific, maybe event in your life or something that happened that kind of evokes this, where you really had to overcome these elements, where you maybe had difficulty embracing, and then you kind of overcame that, yeah. I think that's how I'm going to interpret the question.
I'm looking for some example now.
Or maybe the painting was a challenge and you needed to overcome the challenge that it presented to you.
I have no answer now.
Yeah, it's okay.
I have no
I'm
answer.
trying to figure out a way to ask the questions that are coming up here. With questions about events or layers. A lot of people are asking about the layers in your work.
Yes, because, for example, this painting that I was showing you before, that if I could just show you how many stages or moments were there already, and it all goes with if I'm happy or not. There is this moment that I don't really care about if there is already something that I have seen that was, to me, was perfect. But when I'm coming in few hours, because that was happening, for example, when it was all wet and I loved it. But then color was taken in its way and it lost its shyness to me. And I was trying to taking it out again, and it didn't happen. And I know that there is always this like super like helper, like the pill is the white white color. It's always a medicine to me. And I started to create like white maps. I let them dry, and then I brought very like shining. It was at the winter solstice, and I started to grab also because I like to explore new sheds, new moments, and when the best way how to do that is that you completely forget about that you need to bring this painting, this concrete day to the end. And I was tasting, examining different shades of purple, violet. I was mixing them and I was just spreading them over the painting. And each time that I'm just stopping just to care about what will come out, it's so beautiful. I was literally like breathing, like when you are making love and you are very like, is this something like that you are so much like, you see it so beautiful. But there is also like fragile moment to me that I'm starting to like, I want to see more, and I'm so I'm losing the patience, and I want to see more and more, and suddenly the momentum has gone, and I need to start again. Therefore I put another white maps and I let them dry. This is how I'm just creating these depths as well, by just putting more white and leaving there are still like the prints of the first touch on the canvas. They are always there, but slowly it's like becoming something completely new that people will just barely recognize the painting that I was sharing. For example, the first day in my stories, they will not recognize that it was that painting. That's why I really like to cut the videos and sharing the process videos, because they are showing how many times I'm able to change one painting. Yeah.
Mm. Do you find that's also in how you're able to change yourself?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it could be. It could be. Not physically, because I'm, if I will show you, you will see that, of course, I have aged. But if I will show you the picture that I was sharing in my Insta story a few days ago, when I was 16, I always was blonde, very, very similar like face, but now it's older. And but inside me, I feel me changed, yes, but in a way that still is Lucie, but is Lucie that I, I'm like, I'm more like loving, more just calmer inside. Yes. More, I am accepting myself much easily today. In the past, I remember at my 16, I was full of doubts and questions if I'm okay, not okay, if the people love me or not, and if I'm beautiful enough or not, and I was still not enough, my body, my hair, everything. And today, I just did my hair at the morning. I just, okay, I've seen me in my mirror before we started, but nothing changed that much. But in the past, I will focus much more on if I will be accepted or not. But today, I'm who I am. And yeah, I'm not perfect. This is beautiful. I like me not to be perfect.
Sounds like your painting, your tools and mentors in your paints have taught you a lot.
That's for sure.
Thank you so much for being here with us. I really appreciate you being here, and I appreciate the audience for asking questions. And I hope I've gotten to them. If you didn't have your question answered, they should DM you, right? Or comment.
Yes. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Jika. I'm so pleased because I have to admit, I was nervous because I know my English is not that perfect.
It's perfect.
I wish to be.
Perfect.
And it was a wonderful opportunity to me to just express myself and speak to your audience, to mine audience. And I'm really happy that it could happen.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All my love your way. I'm saying all my love your way.
Thank you. You too. Is there so where can everybody find you at? How can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram. And then I have very bad maintained webpage, luciesvoboda.com. By the way, my surname, I've got such a beautiful surname. I have to tell you, it means freedom. Yes. Lucie, freedom, Lucie. It's light. From Latino is light. It means Lucie looks light. Light of freedom. And no exhibitions now, nothing like that. I'm just Instagram and my living room.
Perfect. Well, we're here together. We're here together today.
Yes.
So could you spell out your Instagram name? That way everybody can type it in. If not, you can also click on it up here or in the comments, but spell it out for them, please.
Okay. Oh, that's such a like horrible task to me because, okay, I'll Lucie. I don't know how to say, jak se řekne potržítko?
Like an underscore? You have an underscore, right?
Yes, underscore, yeah. S V O B O D O V A.
Perfect.
Again, this.
Oh, underscore.
Yes. A-R-T. Art.
Perfect. Art. There we go. Follow. Do all the follows. Like, comment. I'll be posting this. Thank you so much. I'm at Aaron Jack Line Art, so but go follow Lucie, please. Thank you so much for joining us. Would you like to share any words of wisdom, words of inspiration that you would like to share with everybody else out there? Everybody out there.
I have nothing, because I think I was talking so much that so many things were expressed, but I would say just something that I would say also to myself: just smile inside and outside. So just relax. Just everything's all right.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank
All right.
you. Bye. Ciao.
Bye. Ciao. Well, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I'm Aaron Jack. You can find me at Aaron Jack Line Art. Please make sure to follow. I'm here every Tuesday with different artists, people in the art world. Check out the previous ones I've done. I did one amazing one earlier today, and now another one. And usually Thursdays I'm over at Freedom Tapestry Project, so go follow that as well. Aaron Jack Line Art and Freedom Tapestry Project. That's usually on Thursdays, but this is New Year's Eve, so this will be our first week off in a long time. So make sure to follow me, follow Freedom Tapestry Project, follow all of the artists and support them. Make some comments. I really appreciate you, all of the viewers, Mimi, Million Butterflies, Marin, SHOK, JU, Che, Bianca, Per, Ronnie, Pure Energy, and ANT. Thank you all so much, and many more who have joined on. MAM, Vera, thank you all. I really appreciate you following, checking out all the artists, painting along, listening along, watching, and then commenting after it's posted. That really helps, and sharing this with other artists, sharing this with other people who think would find this informative and helpful. So I really appreciate all of you. Thank you. All right, till the next time, Happy New Year. See you in 2021. Thank you.